Welcome back, everybody, to Linn-Benton Community College basketball. Lydia Parker here on the call. Just about to get underway. The Portland Community College Panthers visiting today, headed by head coach Tony Erickson. We will announce the starting lineup here as we go along. Number 22, freshman from West Valley High School, Fairbanks, Alaska, Amber Smizid. Number 20, freshman from Lake Ridge High School, Lake Oswego, Natalie Bristol. Number 25, freshman from Portland Venice out of Portland, Oregon, Latasha Valletta. And we'll get you the other two as we go along. For the Linn-Benton Roadrunners, starting at point guard, the sophomore from West Linn, Courtney Landis. Number 2, the freshman guard from Clackamas High School, the freshman Madeline Oakton. Number 11, the sophomore from North Marion High School, Kelsey Henry. Number 13, the sophomore from Cottage Grove High School, Melissa Thielman. And number 33, the sophomore from Cresswell High School, Brianna Bronson. And as always, the Roadrunners brought by head coach Debbie Harold, assistant coaches Courtney Shreve, Mike Landis, and Jacob Hammer. The assistant coaches for the Portland Community College Panthers, Will Hill and David Miller. We will get you the other two on the starting five for the Panthers as we go along. Number 50, freshman from South Whidbey High School in Portland, Emily Turpin. Looks like she's on the court. As well as number 44, freshman from Sherwood High School, Claire Faber. LBCC gets the tip. Landis running the point for the Roadrunners. Gets it to Oakton. Oakton bounce pass to Henry. Henry back out to Landis. Thielman drives around the double team. Shot no good, rebound Henry. Henry back out to Oakton. Henry from the wing. Rebound Landis. She lets it slip out of her hands, but it's brought back down by Thielman. Back-to-back offensive rebounds for the Roadrunners. Landis fakes. Bounces it to Oakton, who dribbles in, gets it back out to Thielman. Henry and Thielman playing catch. Henry for three. No good. This time, rebound Panthers. It's number 20, Natalie Bristol, bringing the ball up the court. She dishes it off to Amber Smid. I'm so sorry. The last name is S-Z-M-Y-D. Amber Smid. The shot no good. Rebound Roadrunners. Landis to Oakton. From the outside, Oakton dribbles in, double team, kicks it out to Henry. And a pass in the paint to Bronson, who throws it up, no good. Gets her own rebound, goes back up with it, and misses. Jump ball. Possession Panthers. And this time it's Latasha Valletta bringing it up the court. Maddie Oakton breaking up Amber Smiz's dribble. Bristol shot no good. Rebound Roadrunners. A long pass up to Thielman. And out of bounds, no foul called, as both Melissa Thielman and Emily Turpin hit the ground and roll. Out of bounds called on the Panthers. Oakton inbounds. Gets it to Henry, back to Landis, up top. Henry. Back to Landis for three. No good. Foul called just inside the half-court line. Foul called on Melissa Thielman, her first personal and first team foul. It's 2-0 Panthers with 7 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Bristol airball picked up by Turpin, who goes back up with it and misses. And a foul call just as Thielman had ripped the ball away from Claire Faber. Instead, the second team foul and first personal on Brianna Bronson. Bristol to inbound for the Panthers. She gets it to Amber Smith, who hits a three. The Panthers lead it 5-0 with 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter, and a steal for Smid, the freshman from West Valley High School in Fairbanks, Alaska. Bristol bounce pass to Smid, another three, back-to-back threes for the freshman from Fairbanks. 8-0. The Panthers dominating the Roadrunners here early. Just under 7 minutes to play in the first quarter. We'll try to get you some stats as we go along here. The Roadrunners dropped a tough loss in overtime the last time we were here at home, losing by 3. Today it is Linn-Benton here at home, 2-6 in conference, 7-13 overall, taking on Portland, also 2-6 in conference and 6-13 overall. So a very close matchup here today for the women, and we will have the men's game following this one, supposed to start around 4. Again, 8-0 Panthers, 6 minutes 45 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Oakton sidestep and lays it up and in. The Roadrunners' first basket of the game. 8-2. The Panthers lead by 6. 6 minutes 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Bristol and Valletta playing catch. Get it to Emily Turpin and back out to Valletta. 10 seconds on the shot clock. The pass broken up by Oakton. Oakton throws it forward to Landis. And good defense as Natalie Bristol comes up behind Landis. Knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Roadrunner basketball from the baseline. Inbound to Henry. Henry to Landis, back out to Henry. 6 minutes remaining on the clock in the first quarter. Oakton pulls up from just beyond the free throw line. No good. Rebound brought down by Smizet. Bristol Valletta, back to Bristol. Eight seconds on the shot clock. And back out to Smizet. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Turpin shoots. Rebound, Brianna Bronson and the Roadrunners. Still 8-2. The Panthers leading the Roadrunners, and a foul called on Maddie Oakton as she was driving into the paint. 5 minutes, 22 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. First personal called on Emily Turpin, and the first team foul for the Panthers. Maddie Oakton at the line shooting 2. She hits the first one. It is 8-3. Panthers leading the Roadrunners. She gets them both and pulls within 4. Again, 5 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Ayana Gilliard checks in, sophomore from Whitney High School in Rockland, California, taking over for Latasha Valletta. Gilliard's first shot, no good. Rebound brought down by Natalie Bristol. She dribbles back out as the shot clock resets. Gilliard gets it to Smid. Rebound, Roadrunners. It's 8-4. Panthers leading LBCC with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left on the first quarter. Bristol running the point for the Panthers. A foul will be called on Courtney Landis. Or Brianna Bronson, pardon me. Her second personal, the third team foul. Checking into the game for the Roadrunners, taking over for Bronson. It is number 10, Katie Lozier, the freshman from Newport High School. A quick inbound and put up as the Panthers take a 10-4 lead. Claire Faber with the field goal. With 4 minutes left on the clock, Katie Lozier comes in and makes her presence known, pulling her team within 3. It's 10-7 Panthers. A 3-try of her own, Ayanna Gilliard, no good. Rebound, Roadrunners. 3 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. It's 10-7, the Panthers on top. Landis floats one in, and the Roadrunners are within 1. 10-9 Panthers, 3 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock in the first quarter. Gilliard to Faber for 2. 12-9 Panthers on the Roadrunners. 3 minutes left on the clock in the first quarter. Landis gets help from Henry behind her. Rebound brought down by Megan Ely, and she is fouled on the way back up. She'll go to the line. Second team foul and second personal called on Emily Turpin. Megan Ely at the line, the freshman from Vernonia High School, shooting 2. (12-10). Panthers leading the Roadrunners. Back into the game for Portland, number 25, Latasha Valleda, taking over for Emily Turpin. Posts for both teams already with 2 fouls apiece. Brianna Bronson with 2 fouls and Emily Turpin for the Panthers with 2 fouls here near the end of the first quarter. It's 12-11, Panthers up by 1. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first. Bronson gets it to Ely. To the corner, Landis for 3, no good. Lozier the first to touch the rebound, but Latasha Valleda quickly gets it back. Ball almost knocked away by Megan Ely, and here Maddie Oakton gets the steal with 2 minutes left on the clock. A chance to go up. She misses the lay-in. Rebound Ely. Landis gets the ball up top, kicks it back out to Oakton, back to Landis. To Oakton for 3. It's good. The Roadrunners take the lead, 14-12 with 1 minute, 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Bristol, 3, no good. Megan Ely goes for the ball and is knocked over by Ayanna Gilliard. on her way down, she knocks the ball out of bounds. Panthers basketball. Inbound to Bristol. Bounce pass Valletta from just inside the paint, no good. Rebound brought down by Courtney Landis. 1 minute, 15 seconds left on the clock in the first quarter. 14-12, Roadrunners leading the Panthers. Thielman drives it in and is fouled on the layup attempt. 1 minute and 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Third team foul, first personal called on Gilliard. Melissa Thielman, the sophomore from Cottage Grove High School, at the line. (15-12) Roadrunner lead. She hits them both, and the Roadrunners lead by 4. With a minute remaining in the first quarter. 16-12, LBCC in the lead. Another 3 attempt by Gilliard. She misses this one as well. Katie Lozier from low post. 18-12, Roadrunners lead. 45 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Valletta for 2. Pulls within 4. 30 seconds left on the clock. And 4 less on the shot clock. Landis will let it wind down as much as she can, with the Roadrunners leading the Panthers by 4. Lozier's shot, no good. 3 seconds on the clock. And an attempt by Bristol, no good either. The Roadrunners lead here at the end of the first quarter, 18-14. Thanks again for tuning in to Roadrunner basketball. We appreciate everyone listening and happy to bring you these games today. The men's game is supposed to start at 4. I say supposed because the last time we had a broadcast here, both games went into overtime, so anything can happen. But it will be LBCC here at home taking on the Portland men's team. And Portland, the top of the South Division right now for the men, with a record of 18-3 overall, 7-1 in conference. And definitely the best record in the South and up there among the rest of the NWAC. LBCC here at home, however, for the men, 7-1 overall, so to match the conference record for Portland. It'll be a close game here at the Athletic Center Gym on the Linn-Benton Community College campus in Albany, no doubt. Be sure to stay tuned for that. Just a bit about to get underway here in the second quarter. We thank you again for tuning in to LBCC basketball. Again, Lydia Parker here on the call with the Portland Community College Panthers visiting the Roadrunners today. Oakton to Landis, into Thielman. Thielman's pass to Oakton broken up, but Landis right there to get it back. Bounce pass into Megan Ely for 2. The Roadrunners lead 20-14. 20 seconds into the second quarter. Faber dribbles into the paint and throws it back out to Gilliard, who is fouled on the shot. Megan Ely picks up her first personal, first team foul here in the second quarter. It's Ayanna Gilliard, the sophomore from Whitney High School in Rockland, California at the line. She misses the first one. The Roadrunners leading 20-14, 9 minutes, 23 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Gilliard misses them both. Rebound, Ely. Landis takes it up the court. Gets it off to Oakton. To Thielman, who dribbles into the paint. Looks back out to find Landis. Throws it all the way across half court and out of bounds. Panthers basketball from just on the other side of half court in their territory. A minute into the second quarter, Roadrunners still lead 20-14. Faber out to Gilliard from the three-point line. She misses. Foul called on Courtney Landis, I believe. No, instead on Katie Lozier. And Gilliard was behind the arc when she was fouled. Shooting three here, she hits the first one. It's 20-15. Roadrunners lead by 5. Just under 9 minutes to play in the second quarter. Gilliard gets the first 2. A chance for one more and a chance to pull her team within 3. The Roadrunners had led by 6. She gets all 3 of them and does pull the Panthers within 3. It's the Roadrunners 20, the Panthers 17. Just under 9 minutes to play, and a travel called on Megan Schiavone, a sophomore from Hidden Valley High School out of Grants Pass, Oregon, who must have snuck in after a timeout without me noticing. Brianna Bronson comes back in, taking over from Megan Ely. Amber Smythe with the ball gets it to Gilliard, who drives it into the paint, and a foul is called on one of the Roadrunners. An unfortunate foul from this angle called on Maddie Oakton, the 3rd team foul for the Roadrunners here in the second quarter. And from this angle, it looked like Gilliard not only traveled but wasn't fouled. Regardless, at the line, she misses the first one. It's 20-17. Roadrunners lead, 8 minutes, 28 seconds to go in the second quarter. She misses both. With just under 8 minutes and 30 seconds to play, the Roadrunners up by 3. And another foul called on number 22, Amber Schmid is how our PA announcer is saying it. Schmid. The name I've been having such a problem pronouncing. S-Z-M-Y-D. Schmid. That was the first personal on Schmid and the first team foul as well here in the second quarter. It's Taryn Dominguez into the game as well for the Panthers. Doing a bit of the ball handling here, freshman from Pilot Rock High School out of Sherwood. 20-17 Roadrunners, 7 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the second quarter. Brianna Bronson throws it up. Rebound brought down by Claire Faber. Schmid for 3. Air ball caught by Maddie Oakton. Oakton brings it up the court herself, gets it into the paint, and a travel called. 2 travels in the second quarter called on the Roadrunners. Roadrunners still lead by 3, 20-17. 7 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock in the second quarter. Schmid inbounds to Natalie Bristol. Schmid is fouled. She will go to the line shooting 2. 4th team foul for the Roadrunners. And Megan Ely's 2nd personal. Both Brianna Bronson and Megan Ely with 2 fouls already in the game. Schmid gets the first one and the second to pull within 1. 20-19, Roadrunners lead the Panthers. Just under 7 minutes to play in the second quarter. Quick passes, Landis to Henry to Oakton, back to Henry. Back to Landis, back to Henry. Henry dribbles in, kicks it back out to Oakton from up top. She finds Henry, 8 seconds on the shot clock. With 5 seconds on the clock, Oakton misses the jumper, rebound. Megan Schiavone. A high pass to Ely and a risky one, but Ely tall enough to get it and throw it up. She's fouled, misses the shot, but she will go to the line. Foul called on Latasha Valleda. 2nd team foul, 1st personal on Valleda. Megan Ely, the freshman from Vernonia, Oregon, at the line. 21-19, Roadrunners lead. Ely hits them both. It's 22-19 LBCC over PCC. 6 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Gilliard throws up a wild shot. Rebound brought down by Faber. It's knocked away. Roadrunners basketball. Landis from behind the three-point arc, no good. Megan Schiavone tracks it down and keeps it on this side of the court. Landis double team, gets it out to Oakton. Oakton from up top to Megan Schiavone. To Henry at the wing, back to Landis. Jumper for 2, no good. And Landis somehow gets her own rebounds over the tall girls standing just under the post. And it ends up helping the Roadrunners so much they get a 3 out of it. 25-19 on Maddie Oakton's 3. The Roadrunners leading the Panthers with 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the second quarter. Schiavone takes the length of the court, kicks it back out to Oakton for 3 again. Back-to-back threes for Maddie Oakton, the freshman from Clackamas High School. 28-19. The Roadrunners up by 9, just under 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Schmid misses a 3. Rebound, Maddie Oakton. Oakton to Landis. Landis dribbles into the key, kicks it back out to Henry. Henry misses the 3. Gilliard tosses it ahead to Schmid. Schmid gets it to the point guard, Natalie Bristol. Back to Gilliard and a foul called on Oakton. Oakton, incredulous, as it seemed that Gilliard just tripped over her foot. Regardless, the second personal called on Maddie Oakton, 5th Roadrunner team foul. Diana Gilliard, the sophomore from Rockland High School, or Rockland, California, Whitney High School, shooting 2 for the Panthers. 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Into the game for the Roadrunners, number 13, Melissa Thielman, taking over for Megan Ely. Gilliard misses both of them. And another foul called, this time on the Panthers, third team foul. And the first personal called on Claire Faber. And the three that seem to pass it around the arc more than anyone, Henry, Oakton, and Landis playing catch a little bit before getting it into Melissa Thielman, who loses control of the ball. Schmid picks it up and brings it down the court. A block called on Maddie Oakton, her third personal foul. And sixth team foul. It's Natalie Bristol, the freshman from Lake Ridge High School out of Lake Oswego, at the line. Katie Lozier comes back in for the Roadrunners, taking over for Maddie Oakton, who's just picked up her third personal foul with just under 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Bristol pulls her team within 8, 28-20. The Roadrunners leading the Panthers. 3 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the second quarter. A bad pass from Chiavone to Henry. It goes out of bounds. Henry claps her hands in dismay on the call. The referee saw the ball go out of bounds on Henry. She saw it go out of bounds off of Latasha Valleda. Inbounds to Valleda. To Bristol, back into the paint to Valleda, who misses. Rebound brought down by Thielman. Pass ahead to Lozier to Landis. To Henry for three. 31-28. Roadrunners leading the Panthers. 3 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Again, both the Roadrunners and the Panthers trailing in the South standings. South Division standings for the NWAC. Both teams 2-6 in conference. The Roadrunners 7-13 overall. Portland 6-13 overall. So a close game here thus far. The Roadrunners up by 11, however, as Landis gets the board off the three attempt by Natalie Bristol. Kelsey Henry puts it up for two. 33-20 the score, the Roadrunners leading. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock here in the second quarter. Faber gets it to Schmid, who dribbles in and throws it up wildly from the free throw line. Rebound brought down by Henry. Henry looks ahead to Landis, instead gets it off to Lozier. Back to Henry, across the court to Landis. Landis calling for help, being closely guarded by Amber Schmid. Gets it to Thielman, up to Henry, up top for three. It's 36-20, Roadrunners leading the Panthers, under 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Bristol is fouled. Melissa Thielman picks up her second personal. And Natalie Bristol shooting two. Back in the game for the Panthers, Ayanna Gilliard. taking over for Amber Schmid. 36-22 Roadrunners, 1 minute 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Henry dribbles it in, gets it back out to Landis, back to Henry. No good, rebound brought down by Sabrina McDowell. Freshman from North Douglas High School out of Cottage Grove, Oregon. Kelsey Henry for 3 again. With 1 minute left in the second quarter, it's 39-22 Roadrunners. And a couple of threes for Henry, a couple of threes for Oakton. The Roadrunners making this game less close than the numbers made it seem like it would be before the game. Out of bounds on the Panthers. 1 minute remaining, 39-22, LBCC leading PCC. Fieldman shot no good. Brought down by Natalie Bristol, who takes it to the hoop herself on the other side and misses the lay-in. Rebound, Courtney Landis. Just under 30 seconds to play in the second quarter. "13 seconds on the clock, 9 on the shot clock. Henry drives it in, and with 2 seconds on the shot clock, 5 seconds on the game clock, Henry's pass sails way out of bounds over the bench of the Portland Community College Panthers. A little disagreement here between the refs on who the ball went out of bounds on. They're reversing the call, saying that the ball was ticked, and I'm not surprised. I didn't see it from this angle, but the way that Kelsey Henry's pass went out of bounds as high as it did, it probably was ticked, and we could probably go back and look at the video evidence. With 2 seconds left on the clock, Courtney Landis sinks the 3. And the call goes in their favor. The Roadrunners lead 42-22. Almost doubling up the Panthers here as we head into halftime. We'll be back here in, I believe it's a 15-minute half. 15 minutes is what I'm going to say because I haven't put it up on the clock yet. Stay with us. We will leave the camera running and be back in 15 minutes. I think she just stopped recording, but leave the camera on. Yeah. Yeah, I think.
Cool. I wasn't going to turn the camera off. I just thought, I didn't know if it was press stop or...
Yeah, I think so. I don't know how she does it. Okay.
Okay, so my distance from like recording them, was that right? Like, was that the okay distance? I didn't know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I was trying to keep like the shot clock in it and like have like the entire court on it at the same time.
No, yeah, that was perfect.
All right, perfect. Let's go take a break.
Yeah,
it's
seriously.
hot.
I know. Oh my god, okay, so I took my headset off. I don't know if you noticed at one point, I like took my headset off and heard him say Schmid.
That's what I heard too.
So that works for me. Did you hear me though? I was like, Smizzed? I was like, Smide? Smeed? Like, what is it?
I think it's Schmid. I heard you guys both said the same thing.
Okay, well that works for me. Hey. Do we get a discount or anything? No? Okay.
Oh yeah, why didn't you come see me?
I was late!
Oh!
Is it Schmid?
Schmid, yes.
Oh, okay. And
then
then
the first
4.
one is it's Iona.
Iona?
Iona.
Spelled an A. Okay.
Iona.
Iona.
For she
Gilliard?
hasn't been in there.
Is it Gilliard?
Gilliard, yeah.
Okay.
And this is cozy.
Cozy. Okay, we were gonna say
Cozy,
Kozu.
like you're nice and cozy. Cozy.
Okay.
Nakasone.
Cozy, Nakasone.
Yeah.
Terran.
And 25 is Velada.
Velada. I was saying
Velada.
Vaeda.
No way.
Yeah.
Velada.
Well, it's spelled.
And
It looks
that's
like
a
it looks
long A
Hispanic.
long A on Faber.
Faber. Okay, yeah, I was saying that right. Okay, well.
Well, geez, we were trying to listen to you say it.
I know. I was like taking my headset
I
off.
have no idea whether you can understand anything I say on this side of the gym.
It sounds way less weird. You know, time flies a lot faster up here too.
Really?
Yeah, it's so much slower down there.
Well, probably because you're sitting there doing like pushing buttons every once in a while. Yeah.
Well, he's doing a great job.
Yeah.
Can you guys see down there, like, where I'm filming? What's that? Can you guys, like, see what I'm filming down there? I can't. I'm right back.
Okay.
chat to Randy after the game.
The guy's name is?
So I think for the second game, we'll just set it up and get it rolling. And then
I'm not. Nope. No, I hear what you're doing. I can't do that. I can't keep my own conversation going.
it is hard. I'm talking to myself for so long, but that's why it'd be so nice if you were up here and I could like have a conversation.
Honestly, if there was another one, or like,
I don't think there is another one.
I don't see one.
Oh wait, what are these?
Oh god, I found one. No way.
That's something. I don't know if it works.
Oh gosh, that's.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
If
You
it
don't
works,
have to.
if it works, I'll do it.
I don't even know.
Have you ever watched any games from the NBA?
Have I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have like
Exactly.
2 or 3
And it makes it
commentators
sound so
talking.
much better.
Yeah.
It makes it sound natural.
And you don't have to talk to the live stream. We're just having a conversation.
Exactly, yeah. When I'm sitting there talking all the time, I'm like, first of all, nobody wants to hear what I have to say about the game. Like, I don't know anything.
Yeah.
And then, second of all,
Well, no.
I don't have anything to say.
I don't think that's what they're thinking.
Sometimes when the audio goes out, I'm like, oh. I'm like, you guys don't have to hear me right now.
For the guys' game, is it just going to be live streamed with no voice, or is it not going to be live streamed?
Maybe live stream just with no voice.
Why don't they do that with every game? It's for the fun of it, huh?
Yeah, I guess I'm getting practice.
Yeah. Are you trying to go somewhere for a job for it, or what?
Well, so yeah, what I wanted to do was be either a baseball commentator or reporter or something like that. And I've done some work for the Oregon State baseball team, which has been really fun because they're really good. And then I do the play-by-play here. I did it last year, and it was really fun too. And the Roadrunner is pretty good baseball team too.
What are you going to school for?
I was in speech communications, which makes sense for what I wanted to do. But I switched to history, which is kind of random. But it's like Welcome back, Roadrunner fans. Lydia Parker here on the call, just about to get underway with the second half of the Lady Roadrunners taking on the Portland Community College Panthers. The score at halftime, 42-22, LBCC up by 20 on PCC. And I was just talking to Athletic Director Randy Falk, and he said that for the second game, we will have a live stream of the men's game, and no play-by-play, but we'll definitely have either score being typed as often as possible. We'll have just one camera guy up here running the camera and trying to do the score at the same time, so bear with us this afternoon, and we appreciate you guys tuning in no matter what. Just getting underway here in the second half. Already Maddie Oakton showing her strong defensive skills, breaking up a pass intended for Schmid. Again, it is 42-22, Roadrunners leading the Panthers. And I got some of the correct pronunciations for these girls' names. Latasha Villada missing the lay-in. And a foul called on number 20, Natalie Bristol, her first personal and the first team foul for the Panthers. Another foul called, this time on Amber Schmid, her second personal and second team foul here in the third quarter. No score yet in the third quarter for either team. It is 42-22 Roadrunners. Landis gets it to Oakton, up top to Henry, back out to Courtney Landis. Landis trapped by Amber Schmid, finds Henry, and back to Oakton, who dribbles it in, pulls up and misses. The ball goes out of bounds on Amber Schmid. Roadrunner basketball, Maddie Oakton to inbound with just under 9 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Oakton to Henry. No good. Rebound brought down by Claire Faber. Villada out to Bristol. Rebound, Landis. 8 minutes, 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Katie Lozier for two. 44-22. LBCC doubling up the Panthers. And Amber Schmid trying to see what she can do about that. She sinks a three with just under 8 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 44-25 Roadrunners. Oakton's pass intended for Lozier. Broken up by Natalie Bristol. Courtney Landis breaks up Bristol's dribble. And Claire Faber for two. 44-27 Roadrunners. Katie Lozier for two. No good. Bristol the first to grab the rebound, but Lozier knocks it out of bounds. A timeout called by Coach Debbie Harold. It'll be a 30-second timeout with 7 minutes, 27 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 44-27 Roadrunners. Coach Debbie Harold, the head coach for the Roadrunners since 2015. And last year, Coach Harold led the women's team to a Southern Region third place finish and the Roadrunners qualified for the NWAC Sweet 16. This year, the Roadrunners also brought by assistant coaches Courtney Shreve, Mike Landis, and Jacob Hammer. Natalie Bristol guarding the point. She finds Faber. Back to Bristol, who ran all the way around Faber. And attempted pass to Villada. As the ball goes over and back, Amber Schmid called for the over and back, and the Roadrunners will get the basketball back at half court. 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Three for Katie Lozier. The Roadrunners again up by 20. 47-27. LBCC leading Portland Community College. Natalie Bristol for two. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock in the third quarter. 47-29 Roadrunners. Henry's pass caught by Amber Schmid. Travel called on point guard Natalie Bristol. Oakton inbounds to Landis. Oakton to Landis, playing catch, bounce pass to Landis, out to Katie Lozier. Rebound brought down by Bronson. Foul called. Or pardon me. Some sort of turnover I couldn't see in the corner of the screen. I don't think it was even on the monitor either. With just 6 minutes remaining, Courtney Landis gets the ball back for the Roadrunners and lays it up and in. 49-29, LBCC in the lead. 5 minutes 45 remaining in the third quarter. Schmid to Faber. To Turpin for two. 5 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Oakton misses the three, and it dribbles out of bounds. 49-31, the Roadrunners still leading the Panthers with 5 minutes left in the third quarter, and Amber Schmid called for a travel. Oakton's pass broken up by Iona Gilliard. Out of bounds. Panthers basketball. Schmid to inbound. Rebound, Brianna Bronson. Hands off to Oakton. To Landis. Kicks it out to Lozier. Back to Landis up top. Oakton to Lozier. into Brianna Bronson, who throws it directly at Emily Turpin, who gladly intercepts the pass. With 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, Amber Schmid misses the three, and Iona Gilliard draws a foul on her shot. And thus far in the game, she has been rather impressive in drawing fouls. And Iona, my apologies for mispronouncing her name, Aiyana, pronounced Iona Gilliard, at the line. With 4 minutes left in the third quarter, it's 49-32 Roadrunners. Iona Gilliard shooting one more. Into the game, taking over for Brianna Bronson, is number 34, Jonna Lane, the freshman from North Douglas High School out of Yoncalla, Oregon. Two for Landis, 51-33, LBCC up on Portland. A foul called on Iona Gilliard, her second personal, third team foul for the Panthers. Landis to Oakton, handoff back to Landis to Megan Ely. Another handoff, this time back to Landis, who dribbles into the paint and kicks it back out to Megan Schiavone. Megan's shot, no good. Rebound almost brought down by Ely. Instead, Ely falls to the ground in a little bit of a tussle. And the Panthers get the ball from the baseline. With just under 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter, 51-36, LBCC leading the Panthers. Courtney Landis strips Natalie Bristol. Bounce pass to Megan Schiavone for two. 53-36, LBCC leading Portland. Amber Schmid hits a three. Hits 53-42. Pardon me, it says 53-39 still. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Schiavone gets it to Jonna Lane for two. 55-39. 1 minute, 45 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The men's game to begin at 4 o'clock, or 20 minutes after this game ends if this game does go long. And one, as Maddie Oakton heads to the line. Fourth team foul, third personal on Emily Turpin. 57-41, LBCC on top. 1 minute, 14 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Back into the game for the Roadrunners, number 33, Brianna Bronson taking over for Jonna Lane, as well as Kelsey Henry replacing Megan Ely. Oakton misses the second one. 1 minute left on the clock in the third quarter. Iona Gilliard just misses a three. Landis gets the board, throws it ahead to Oakton. Oakton finds Henry, who dribbles it into the paint, throws it back out to Schiavone. An open three for Landis, no good. And Henry kicks it out of bounds. Hits it out of bounds, I should say. Bristol to inbound. Gets it to Schmid, back to Bristol. 45 seconds left in the third quarter. 57-41, LBCC on top. Gilliard all the way across to Bristol. And a nice job by Maddie Oakton to jump in between the pass. Wasn't enough to intercept the pass, but enough to make Bristol miss as the ball goes between her legs and out of bounds. LBCC gets the ball back. Foul called on number 2, Maddie Oakton, her 4th personal here towards the end of the third quarter. It's the second team foul. And Oakton visibly upset about the call. And Schmid misses the three. It's put right back up by Latasha Velada. With 3 seconds left in the third quarter, Landis pulls up from way deep and just misses. She hit a shot, a three-pointer, with 2 seconds left on the clock to end the second quarter. Misses this one here. However, the Roadrunners still lead 57-43 as we head to the fourth quarter. Thanks again for tuning in to LBCC basketball. Again, the men's game to begin at 4 o'clock or 20 minutes after this game ends, depending on if we go into overtime or not. Again, for the men's game, it's Portland, the top of the Southern Division standings for the NWAC, coming in to take on LBCC here at home. Portland comes in 18-3 overall, 7-1 in conference, taking on the Roadrunners, 15-6 overall, 5-3 in conference play. Both Portland and Linn-Benton have won 3 games in a row. And LBCC is 7-1 at home. So definitely going to be an interesting matchup here for the men's game, as the first team in the Southern Division and in Portland and the third team in the Roadrunners going head-to-head here tonight. (57-43), Roadrunners up on the Panthers at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Landis to Lozier, to Henry, back to Landis. Landis throws it into the middle. It's broken up by Faber, but Brianna Bronson gets the ball back and is fouled. Nice job by Bronson to stay tracking with it after Claire Faber reached in and broke up Landis's pass. Third personal foul called on Amber Schmid. First team foul here in the fourth. Brianna Bronson at the line. She misses the first one. And gets the second one. 58-43, LBCC leading. 9 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the game. Brianna Bronson will be called for the foul on Villada. First team foul, Bronson's third personal. Bristol inbounds to Gilliard, gets it to Schmid, back to Gilliard, who dribbles around and hands it back to Schmid. Screen set by Gilliard, Schmid dribbles around it. Gets it to Faber, up top to Gilliard, who dribbles it into the paint, throws it up, this time not fouled, and instead getting the layup on her own. 58-45, the score, the Roadrunners on top, 9 minutes remaining in the game. Brianna Bronson picks up her fourth personal, second team foul. Both Brianna Bronson and Maddie Oakton in foul trouble here early in the fourth quarter. Megan Ely comes in replacing Brianna Bronson. And Brianna Bronson and Maddie Oakton, the starting post and shooting guard for the Roadrunners, and definitely presences that will be missed on the court here, as they are in foul trouble and will have to play them sparingly. 8 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the the fourth quarter. Henry shot, no good, brought down by Villada, who spins and puts it up for two. 58-47, 8 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Roadrunners on top of the Panthers. Courtney Landis lets the shot clock wind down, dribbles and throws it up, no good. Rebound, Megan Ely. She gets it stripped, however, by Gilliard. 7 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Pass to Villada at first. A solid pass, then Villada lets it drop out of bounds. Roadrunners basketball from the opposite baseline. Inbound, Megan Ely to Courtney Landis. The Roadrunners attempting to snap a 4-game losing streak today. Up 58-47 with 7 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. A good opportunity to do so today against the Portland Community College Panthers. With 5 seconds on the shot clock, Landis just misses. Out of bounds, Panthers basketball. Megan Schiavone checks out for the Roadrunners. In comes Maddie Oakton, one of the two important players in foul trouble here for the Roadrunners. 4 fouls on Oakton, with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Iona Gilliard draws another foul. With just under 7 minutes remaining, Katie Lozier called for her second personal, the third team foul. Gilliard, the sophomore from Whitney High School out of Rockland, California, shooting 2. Every single one of Linn-Benton's players hailing from the great state of Oregon. And a little different for the Portland Community College Panthers. There's a girl from Hawaii, a girl from Alaska, and a girl from Okinawa, Japan, also California. 6 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the game, 58-49, Roadrunners leading. Rebound, Bristol, and a foul called. It'll be the 4th team foul. And the first personal called on Courtney Landis. 2 shots for Natalie Bristol, the freshman from Lake Ridge High School out of Lake Oswego. She gets them both. It's 58-51, Roadrunners leading. And the smallest lead in quite a while. LBCC had the Panthers doubled up at 44-22, what seemed like moments ago. And up by 20 for the majority of the second half. With 6 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, it's 60-51 Roadrunners. Schmid misses, gets her own rebound, and is called on the offensive foul. She knocks over Katie Lozier, who had her feet planted in the defensive position. And Amber Schmid gets her fourth personal into the game. Taking over for Schmid is Emily Turpin, the freshman from South Whidbey High School out of Portland, Oregon. Just under 6 minutes remaining. Oakton just misses the layup. 60-51, LBCC up on the Panthers. Bristol, bounce pass to Gilliard. No good, rebound Lozier. Landis fires ahead all the way to Oakton. Back to Kelsey Henry, up to Landis up top. Oakton for three, no good. Rebound almost brought down by Megan Ely. Instead, it goes out of bounds off of Latasha Villada. With 5 minutes and 22 seconds remaining, the Roadrunners get the ball back underneath their own basket. Henry out to Lozier. Back to Landis up top. 5 minutes left in the game. 60-51, LBCC leading Portland. Hand off to Maddie Oakton. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Oakton pulls up from the free throw line. Misses. Rebound. Claire Faber of the Panthers. Faber gets it to Gilliard, who attempts to lay it in. No good, and also does not get the foul called. 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the game. 60-51, Roadrunners up on the Panthers. Oakton lays it up and in. 62-51, LBCC. Turpin, three attempt. No good. Rebound, Faber, who puts it right back up for two. 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 62-53, LBCC on top. Lozier, wide open three, misses. And jump ball underneath the basket. It's the Panthers basketball. Three minutes, 59 seconds left in the game. 62-53, LBCC up on Portland. And again, if the Roadrunners are able to hold on to this lead, they'll snap a 4-game losing streak. We thank you guys for tuning in today on this February 3rd. We have 3 home games left. Our next home game, Wednesday, February 7th, starting at 5:30 p.m. for the girls and 7:30 p.m. for the men's team. And we'll be back again on Valentine's Day, February 14th, again at 5:30 p.m. And then finally, Saturday, February 24th at 2 p.m. We hope that you guys will tune in then or come see the girls play. And again, all of these games doubleheaders, the men's game to follow the women's, as it is today at 4 o'clock. Offensive foul called on Claire Turpin, her 4th personal, 3rd team foul. I'm not sure if it's head coach Tony Erickson or assistant coach Will Hill, but one of the 2 coaches on the bench there for the Panthers hated the call and had to bite a towel to not yell in dismay at the referee's call. 3 minutes, 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And a technical foul called. Courtney Landis at the line. (62-53). Roadrunners leading. Landis shoots her shots and then heads back down to receive the inbound from Maddie Oakton. Landis able to stay with it. Rebound brought down by Brianna Bronson. Another jump ball is called. This time it will be possession Linn-Benton. 3 minutes, 26 seconds left in the game. 62-53, LBCC up. Both the Roadrunners and the Panthers with 2 girls in foul trouble. Katie Lozier hits a 3. 65-53, Roadrunners lead with 3 minutes remaining in the game. Both Maddie Oakton and Brianna Bronson for the Roadrunners in foul trouble. And for the Panthers, Amber Schmid and Emily Turpin both with 4 fouls as well. 3 minutes left in the game. Henry bounce passes to Lozier. Back out to Landis. Landis allowing her team to set up a play with 2 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the game. The ball, or the pass, pardon me, was intended for Kelsey Henry. Instead, goes out of bounds. With 2.5 minutes remaining in the game, it's 65-53 Roadrunners. Foul called on Courtney Landis, her 2nd personal and the 5th team foul. That'll send Natalie Bristol, the freshman from Lake Oswego, to the line. And another 3. This time it's Kelsey Henry from beyond the arc. 68-54, the Roadrunners leading the Panthers. Just under 2 minutes remaining in the game. LBCC looking to hold on and snap a 4-game losing streak. Gilliard tosses it up for 2. 68-56, Roadrunners up. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in the game. Henry's dribble stopped by Natalie Bristol, who takes it the distance. and pulls her team within 10 with 1 minute 15 seconds left in the game. 68-58. Roadrunners up. Maddie Oakton shot no good. Rebound brought down by Schmid. 1 minute left in the fourth quarter. LBCC up by 10, trying not to give any fouls as they do here. Kelsey Henry picks up her first personal with 54 minutes or 54 seconds left in the game. Iona Gilliard at the line. And I feel like saying again, Gilliard with a great ability to find herself at the free throw line and drawing multiple fouls here tonight. Sophomore from Whitney High School out of Rockland, California. Henry chases the ball down, gets it to her point guard, Courtney Landis. 45 seconds remaining. Oakton gets it to Landis. 68-58. Surprised that there's no fouling going on with the Roadrunners up by 10. 30 seconds to go in the game. And a timeout called by Debbie Harold. And the coaches for the Panthers a little dismayed, I think, saying that the Roadrunners didn't have the ball for the timeout to be called. Regardless, it is 68-58, Roadrunners leading the Panthers with 30 seconds left in the game. A 30-second timeout for Coach Debbie Harold. And again, the Roadrunners looking to hang on and improve to 8-13 overall and 3-6 in conference and snap a 4-game losing streak. The men's game will commence at 4, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Landis misses. Offensive rebound, Bronson. Henry gets the ball to Landis. She's quickly fouled by Natalie Bristol. Her second personal and the fourth team foul. 17 seconds remaining in the game. It's 68-58 Roadrunners. Bronson to inbound. Gets it to Oakton. 13 seconds left in the game. 68-58 Roadrunners. Henry gets the ball to Landis. Bristol breaks up the pass with 4 seconds left in the game. She lays it up for 2 and pulls her team within 8. And the 2 seconds left on the clock wind down. The final score, the Roadrunners 68, the Panthers 60. LBCC breaks their 4-game losing streak and improved to 8-13 overall and 3-6 in conference. We thank you for tuning in to LBCC Women's Basketball. We'll be back here at 4 o'clock for the men's game.